Hi. So, I was playing on Tumblr earlier, and I saw this new thing, trending on Twitter. I don't use Twitter. Never have, never really found a need for it. I don't really have a lot of followers and stuff like that, and people are interested in me, and I don't really make a lot of posts and stuff like that, so I never see one. Okay, so I saw people were fussing about this new Bieber thing. And so, I looked into it, of course. And so I found out that these Justin Bieber little fangirls are cutting themselves so Justin Bieber will stop smoking weed. Okay, first off, he doesn't care about you. He doesn't care if you go and cut yourself or whatever. I really doubt that he would even much care if you went and killed yourself just because he was smoking weed. Because, yeah, it'll affect him because it's giving him bad publicity, but that's about all. I'm sorry, I know that's rude and all, but Justin Bieber hasn't done anything for you besides tell you what would happen if he was your boyfriend. His music has no meaning. One Direction music with You Don't Know You're Beautiful has more meaning than Justin Bieber stuff. So yeah, I don't understand the big deal. So what if he smokes weed? Who hasn't these days, really? I think it's just sad, and there's people out there who struggle with depression, and they struggle with the need to cut. No, I was floating head there. And they struggle with the need to cut, and the want to cut, and the want to harm themselves. And you know nothing about that. And people out there, they say people like that are just looking for attention. And they're just doing it for no reason, really. Or that they can just stop if they want to. But they just do it. And none of that's true. Not when you have somebody who honestly suffers from depression and a mental illness and finds harming themselves as a real release. But these kids aren't one of them. And this stuff like this is why people like me and everybody else in our field and hurt and warm get to hide their battle and fight alone and can't tell people that they need help, because if they do, they're just looking for attention. So stop. He doesn't care, and you're making the rest of the world look bad. Not the rest of the world, but you're making yourself look bad. Okay. And I saw this post where it said, moving around, where it said, one day your kids are going to ask you where you got those scars from, and what are you going to tell them? Oh, well, I cut myself so Justin Bieber would stop smoking weed. You know what? I have self-harm scars, and I harm myself to kill the demons inside me. They're battle wounds. Not so some little pop star will quit smoking weed. And in my opinion, these spoiled, immature brat kids need to be given our war and our battle in our heads for a few days, and then chained down so that they cannot find any release like we find in self-harming. Something needs to be done here. And honestly, I feel that these kids probably aren't even really hurting themselves because it's so easy to find those pictures on Google or Tumblr or whatever and post them, you know? So, seriously, I've never in my life been more disgusted with human beings. Seriously. And if you really believe this is going to help and this is going to get Justin Bieber to stop smoking weed, I believe you need more help than I do. You are more mentally unstable than I am with my battle scars and wounds and everything else. Seriously. You honestly are. And that is very, very, very disturbing. And sad. And I guess I could keep ranting, going on like this for like another few hours. But this is a waste of my y'all are a waste of my time. If there's anybody out there that's watching this who is struggling and fighting for real, then stay strong. You are beautiful and amazing and incredible. And you're worth so much more than what you're giving yourself. You're worth so much more than the life you even live. And you were put here for a reason and a purpose. And don't give up on that. And one day, when your kids ask where those scars are from, you can tell them that they're survival wounds, they're battle scars, and you can teach them not to ever do it, and you can teach them that when they see other people with them, to love them. You can teach your kids correctly, whereas I don't know what they're going to do. Probably get them plastic surgically removed. But stay strong. And if you ever need anybody to talk to, ever need anything, I'm here. I'll always be here. Anytime, for any reason. I can be a friend, I can just listen, or I can help you through something. Doesn't matter what it is, I'll always do my best to do everything I can, I promise. Take care, please, and keep your head held high, and stay strong. And always remember you're beautiful, and you are loved, because I love you. I promise.